Joining us right now to discuss Virginia Congressman Ben Cline. Congressman, let me ask you this. Has the point been made by sending these immigrants to other locations that actually it is getting the attention? Because it seems like there's a lot of outrage on the left. But is that a good thing? And what will that lead to, if anything?
Well, the left is learning the wrong lessons from this exercise. Their hypocrisy is mind-boggling. To say that it is somehow cruel to transport migrants from a border community or Texas or Florida up to Martha's Vineyard, New York City, Chicago, when the true inhumane treatment has been by encouraging them to make this journey in the first place. These people are exposed to abuse, whether it's physical abuse, sexual abuse. They're being trafficked by these cartels. They're dying from heat exhaustion. Their families are being separated. It is the humanitarian crisis at the border is truly a crisis. And to simply determine where these migrants are going to be flown to, that's not the crisis. The left is learning the wrong lessons, and the American people, we're all border communities now, and we all need to be responding to this by asking our president to seal our border and keep it secure.
Yeah, and Congressman, it's interesting because, you know, those on the left are criticizing Republican lawmakers and politicians for flying the migrants. But at the same time, we have a Democrat mayor in El Paso who has bused migrants to New York City. We have the president himself who has done those ghost flights, flying migrants, specifically children, to different places in the country unannounced in the middle of the night. Why is this what DeSantis is doing and Abbott is doing? Why is it any different from that? Or how?
You know, it's not. And what's happening, whether it's from Florida or from Texas or from Arizona, you know, the fentanyl is in our communities. The drug trafficking is in our communities. We have children in Virginia dying because of fentanyl trafficked illegally over the border by Mexican drug cartels who are engaged in this human trafficking that is resulting in these migrants, these innocent migrants, being encouraged to leave their homes, give their life savings to the drug cartels, and then traffic up through Mexico, make that horrible journey. And we know from visits to the border, Border Patrol has told us, the cartels will send waves of migrants into one part of Texas so that they can move fentanyl and other drugs across an unguarded part of Texas, because all of the Border Patrol agents are now acting as social workers, accepting and registering all of these migrants who are coming across the border. So it's a scheme by the drug cartels, and these leftists in the United States, these liberal governors and mayors, are falling for it.
Congressman, I have a couple daughters at Virginia Tech. So I spent a lot of time in your district going up and down 81. You go, I think, from Front Royal down to Waynesboro. Beautiful.
All the way down to Salem, Roanoke.
Oh, okay, there you go. And beautiful, beautiful territory through the Shenandoah Valley. What are people there concerned about? This is like if you want a snapshot of the heartland of America, you don't have to go out into Kansas, which you could. But right there in the middle of Virginia, you pretty much got it.
They're very concerned about the rising prices, the cost of living. They're very concerned that energy costs are up. Even though gas is down a little, it's still higher than it was a year ago. And we need to make sure that our crime rate, which is up, is addressed. We do have a lot more crime in our cities like Roanoke. But if you ask any of the troopers who are patrolling along 81, the very road that you travel, I travel, and say, what have you seen as you've pulled over these vans full of people? They have seen the sex trafficking. They have seen the human trafficking up from Mexico. They've seen the drugs. It's a horrific scene, and it's right in our backyard. So we need to address this immigration crisis that Biden has created. We need to address the crime crisis that Biden has created, and we need to address the inflation crisis that Joe Biden has created.
All right. Congressman, thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks, everybody.